Hi everyone. So I just got my AirPods Pro 2 and the only difference from outside is going to be the string holder and this speaker. But apart from that, they look kind of similar. This is just 2 grams heavier, but the difference is going to be not as much. I mean, in the case, the difference is not much. Even on the stem, I think the only difference you're going to see is the speaker vent is a little bit different. You have also a skin sensor, so yeah, that's it. But if someone is wearing it, you won't be able to tell the difference. Like, is this going to be the new AirPods Pro? In the box, the extra difference, you will see that there is a new ear tip that is for extra small ears. So I think for a lot of people that might be helpful. For me, medium works perfectly fine. They have good seal, and somehow I feel the medium on the AirPods Pro 2 have a little bit better seal as compared to this one, because I think they've created different sizes. I'm not sure, but they fit a little bit better to me. If I talk about the comfort, I think a lot of people really like AirPods for the comfort. I think there are some people who do not like the comfortability part, but I can actually use them for hours. I take a lot of calls on it. I think sometimes for 5 hours back to back, unless they really die on calls. I can wear them very easily and they just kind of stick into my ears. So if I just move my head, oh, I'm gonna get some concussion, but yeah. So I never had any problem with the comfortability part of this. I think this is one of the reason I still kept them. I tried multiple earphones after that. I tried the Galaxy Buds Pro. I also tried the Sony XM4. None of them like fit as good as these one. And this is the same case with the new one as well. They fit really, really good in my ears, and after you put them, you can immediately hear the difference between A and C. A and C on these have been really good, like from forever, but I think this is a tiny notch better on this one. It's not 2x better like Apple said, but I think these are much better than these one. So it's not 2x, but I think it's going to be 1.5x, and you can notice them especially when you are in a noisy environment. So when you are in office, you will be able to hear less sound for even from people. I think they were very good when they were trying to suppress the AC sound and fan sound, but they are a little bit better than that. But if you just want to spend and upgrade these just because of NC, I would say no, they are not that good, but they are better. The next thing I want to talk about is going to be the transparency mode. So they have the new adaptive transparency. The transparency mode on the AirPod first generation was also really good, but I think they have taken the one notch up on this one as well. So it will sound more natural and they will suppress the bigger sound like car honks and something like that. They're not going to amplify it. I never use transparency mode on this one because I usually use them in gym and they enhance a lot of other noises as well, but this worked beautifully. And I also said there are speakers on this AirPods Pro 2. This is in case that if they are lost, you can find the case. The case also has that chip that you can find in Find My as well. And they also have a very cute sound when you put on a charging pad. And if I talk about the call quality, I think I've noticed two things. The first thing, that they have that transparency mode. So when you go on call, they will turn on the transparency mode a little bit so that you can hear your sound, that you are not speaking too loud. And it usually work on my Bose headphones. So I like that feature. The second thing, I think I like the call quality a little bit better. You can listen to yourself. Testing the AirPods to the Gen 1. There's a lot of noise around me, so you can check the quality. I also tested it on AirPods Gen 2. This is AirPods Gen 1. Let me know what you think about it. Testing the sound from AirPods Pro 2. There is some noise around me, so you can test the quality. Now I'm talking into AirPods Pro mic. Just let me know what you think about it. I think the mic quality has been improved a little bit. I'm not sure whether I like the sound quality as much, but I think they reduce a lot of noise from outside. So I have not enabled that isolation mode. So I think the mic quality has been improved. It's a little bit soft side. Before talking about the sound quality, there is also one more thing that I think a lot of people are going to appreciate on this one, and that is going to be the volume control. There were no volume control in the first one, but in this one, when you just put it, this is a capacitive button, but they also work as capacitive volume up and down, and they work really good. And you will get the feedback whenever you reduce and increase the volume. So they work perfectly. And I think, especially everyone who does not have their phone with them and while working out, this feature is going to be really good. You don't have to go to your phone and like increase the volume every time from the phone. The last thing I'm going to talk about is going to be the sound quality. See, AirPods Pro 1, not a lot of people like them because of the sound. I was okay with it because I don't use many other TWS, but when you compare it with the headphones, yes, you can tell the difference. And I also tried other TWS. Yes, they were not good, but they were not bad as well. But after trying them, like I can clearly see the difference. These sound way better. The volume on this one are a little higher. So if you listen both of them on 50% volume, they sound a little bit louder. The other part that has been improved is going to be the bass. It's a little bit better in terms of like sound, but on the low volume, the bass also like managed. So that's sort of an adaptive bass. These sound like more drums. These are like much more soft in your ears. I see I'm not an audiophile and I can't even tell you like how they actually sound, but trust me, the AirPods Pro 2 sounds much better in terms of clarity. They have a very good low end, and even when the bass is high, you can actually separate the treble between the bass and the sound. So I think in clarity wise, I think these are a huge upgrade. And that's going to be basically the end of my video. If a lot of people are just confused whether they should upgrade from this one to this one, I would say if you're looking for better sound quality, go ahead. Don't even think about it. Apart from that, I don't think the changes are as like big. The ANC is still good and at them, and the transparency, if you use them, is going to be fine. Another thing that has been improved on this one is going to be the battery life. So you can get 6 hours from them, and you can get 4 hours, 4.5 hours of them. I never got over 4 hours from them. So I've never tested enough to tell that if I'm going to get more than 6 hours or around 6 hours. So I will tell that in my full review. But I can definitely say the battery life is better on this because I took almost a 2-hour call on this one, and they just, I think, got reduced to 30%, and they usually take 50% on this one. So I can say the battery life has been improved. So yeah, that's the difference. If you just want to upgrade them for the battery life and the sound quality, go ahead, don't even think about it. And if you are going to purchase it and new one, and like the sale is going on in India right now, I would say go ahead, spend on this one. These are much better. If you have any question about them, you can ask here in the comment box. I'm going to make a full review about it. I've been just using them for a couple of hours, but I'm going to use it thoroughly and going to compare it with other TWS as well. So if you want to watch that, subscribe to my channel. My name is Rohit. I'll see you in the next one. Till then.